What's up, y'all, and welcome back to Elm Creek. So, we have some massive cultivating contracts. One for 20,000 and one for 11,000. So, I thought it'd probably be a good idea to go ahead and start the episode off by leasing the biggest cultivator we can get, which should be right about... Oh boy, which one was it? I think it was this one. Yep, it'll be this one. So let's get this thing leased. Alrighty. It's kind of expensive, but we have $30,000 of cultivating contracts. So yeah, I think it's probably best. We have a lot of work to do today, but I think it's best we go ahead and start Sam, Sally, or Billy on one of these, because honestly it's gonna take the whole episode. So let's go ahead and do that. We have wheat to harvest, we have sorghum to harvest, we need to get to mowing, which more on that later. But the other thing was they updated the hire purchasing mod, and so we may have a bit of an issue. It tallies up all of your debt now, and we're pretty massively in the hole, guys. We have $458,920 of vehicle debt. Oh boy. Yeah, we may have gone a little too far, to be honest. Now, that being said, we have an absolute boatload of money. Excuse me. We have an absolute boatload of money coming in from all of our productions, all the bread, all this stuff. But I still feel pretty bad about it. So we need to make some money for real. Who are we gonna get? Sam. Okay, fine. I guess anyone can cultivate, even Sam. Alrighty. Well, that being said, we do need to go ahead and pop on this wheat harvest. The thing is, I don't know whether or not, I think I want to put another AI on it. Hopefully Billy. I don't know about you guys, but I think Billy's the star of the show now. It used to be Sally, but I don't know, dude. She has been slacking lately, honestly. So hopefully Billy, and I think we'll get to mowing, which I did figure out a solution for that. And don't get me wrong, we probably shouldn't be buying stuff, but we do have a few pieces of equipment to buy today, but it's okay because we can sell a load of wood. It'll pay for it. It'll be fine. You know, I don't have a problem. I don't know what you mean. You're the one with the problem, not me. I'm good. But yeah, we have some stuff to buy. Oh man, I'm in trouble, aren't I? I might be the worst farm manager ever, but that's okay. I guess let's just get the header off in this field. I was gonna use the other field again, but probably not a good idea. On a more serious note though, I was toying around with the idea of starting a Discord server. I get a lot of comments of people telling me like they do this with their farm, they do that, you know, they use a different mod, you know, they did something different in field 1 in their playthrough of Elmcreek and all this stuff. I think it would be kind of cool if we had a Discord server where we could like share pictures and stuff like that. I don't know, maybe there's no interest in that, maybe there is. I'm not a big Discord guy, but I'm sure I can figure out how to do it. I'm pretty tech savvy, so I think we got this if there is interest. So if you have interest in it, leave me a comment, let me know, and then maybe it's something that I'll realistically pursue. I think it'd be cool though. It'd be really cool because honestly I really enjoy going back and forth in the comments with you guys, and maybe that's like a more direct way to communicate. I don't know. Like I said, it wouldn't be like a subscriber thing or anything, by the way. I would just link it down below and let anyone join. I don't know how the like moderation of it goes, but we'll figure out the logistics behind it. But long story short, just let me know if there's some interest in it. I would like to know. So yeah, without further ado, I think we're just gonna set the AI up on this, and I'll probably see you guys at the shop. We're gonna have to get the trailer over here too, aren't we? Either way, I'll see you guys at the shop. Okay, guys, we are at the shop. For anyone who is curious, we did get Billy. So the goat himself is doing the wheat right now. Billy the goat. Wow, how perfect. Okay, so I don't know why I ran in the middle of the street, but that's fine. Let's pop open the shop and hope we don't get hit. What do we need? So I just realized that I made a big mistake, but that's okay. No big deal. You know what? We'll go ahead and deal with this. So look, our baler is too small. It just is. We're going to have so many. I did want to repair and repaint it, but it's fine. We're going to have so many bales. It's ridiculous. So let's find this thing really quick. I believe it's here. It's worth 20,000. It's not that bad. So we're going to go ahead and sell this. It's just too small. I don't know how much of a bale is actually in there, but whatever. It's fine. No big deal. So that is now sold. We need a bigger one. We also need a windrower, and we also need a wrapper. So the mower situation is easy. I found this mod. I know we could get this and run a bigger tractor and it would have more working with and all of that, but we have our heart set on using the MB track with all the grass care stuff, and the way to do it is going to be by getting this bad boy. So right away, we're just going to go ahead and buy this outright. Never used it before. Hopefully it works out well. If not, no big deal. We'll sell it, get another one. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm not super concerned about that. So now for the windrower situation. Now here's what I don't know. I mean, this one is the most cost effective, but it's also pretty small, even for the field that we have now, to be honest. It's still going to take a while. Part of me wants to go after this one, or I mean, this one I know would be the easiest to use. This one's the biggest, but it's also quite expensive. I'm kind of thinking we're gonna get this, to be honest. I know it's expensive. I'm still on the fence about that, but okay, let's table that for now. So the other thing is, I went ahead and downloaded a mod which gave us access to this. And the thing that is freaking awesome about this is we can actually use it with the telehandler, which I think is awesome. It is so cool that we can do that. So we do have this as well. And I don't know for sure if we're going to buy that outright yet. It depends on what we do. So obviously we need a baler, but we can't run a square baler. They're just too expensive. And I looked at the mods. There are plenty of mods, but they're either like super cheap or just as expensive as these. So I felt wrong about doing the super cheap one, honestly. So that being said, we can get one of these. It would be cool to use this one. Maybe it goes faster. Oh, it does. It goes faster and it's less horsepower. I mean, do we really need to go fast though? It'd be kind of cool. It is new. I've never used it. No, probably not. The point is that our wrapper can do 180 centimeter silage bales. So we can actually do that. I think that's what we're going to do. The question is, which one are we going to get? And these only do 150, so I'm leaning towards this Crone, to be honest. Oh my goodness, we get a beacon. Of course we're going to put a beacon on it. Of course we're going to do that. So honestly, we're just, I know, again, I know. I shouldn't do this. I get it. But we're going to. So we're going to do 20%, 5 years, option 2. I know, I have a problem. I get it. So that is the baler out of the way. That is the mower out of the way. We need the windrower and the wrapper still. So windrower, we're gonna go ahead and get this one. We're gonna do it. I like it. It matches our baler. How much money down? We'll do 30%, 5 years, option 2. Don't worry, we're gonna work on the debt. It'll be fine. Relax. No one's stressed about this. It's fine. Okay, so now we need our wrapper, and of course we're gonna get this thing. I don't know what the support roller is. I don't know if we need that. It does add some weight, apparently. It does only have 2 rolls, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's super cheap, and we can use it with the telehandler, so I want to do it. What are we gonna do? White, black, green, nature, green, not empty. All right, this is my girlfriend's favorite color. We're going with that. And I want to change this up. Let's do something awesome. We could match the baler, but I don't like that. We're going to do this. There we go. Looks cool. Kind of looks like the base game one. And we're just going to buy this outright. Boom. Now, I already know, I don't know for sure, actually. I was going to say, I already know that we're going to need more bale wrap, but I don't know that for sure. We'll come and get it if we do need it. So, that is all of the equipment done, and we are broke and massively in debt, and we also don't have a way to get all this back at the same time, but we're going to get back what we need to. I think we're going to take the baler and the mower, maybe. No. We're going to do the windrower and the mower. That's what we need now. So, let's get after it. Oh, by the way. Oh, of course you're full. Billy, you're supposed to be better, dude. You can't get full and then make it where I have to drive through my crop. Are you crazy? Oh my goodness. Alrighty, well, we're going to get all this stuff back and get this dumped off. We are almost ready to start mowing. I figured we should go ahead and drop off the first load of wheat. It is a lot. It's 24,000 liters. I believe it's a 1-to-1 ratio or close to it. So that should be 12 pallets of bread in this one load, which is absolutely amazing. I think we have to start the wheat though, and we should probably go ahead and start the sorghum. Ooh, how much of our canola? Almost have a second pallet of canola. We're not going to get a third. Let's see. Sorghum, activate. Wheat, activate. Everything else good? How much oat do we have? Still have 3,000 liters of oat. So we'll leave that going. All of this should make its way to the bakery. And we're going to wind up with an absolute boatload of bread. That is the dream anyways. I think we'll set this trailer up next to the sorghum because we're going to be bringing Billy over here to do that while we mow, most likely. He actually should be pretty close to being done. Let's take a look. Yeah, one more strip, and he is completely... Oh, Billy. No, my goodness. You're pulling a Sam, dude. Does that look harvested to you? Oh my gosh, look at this. That is nonsense. Oh my gosh. What a disappointment. Okay, you know what? We're going to tag him out, and we're going to finish this up. Hopefully, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did hide the menu here. I just want to make sure everything's good. Yep, looks good. Alrighty. Yeah, so far so good on that. It's like I'm playing with no training wheels now. We'll see about the mowing. I haven't done this sort of mowing setup on the computer yet, so I do know that you can control the front and the back at the same time, which I don't know if there's a way to do that on the controller. Maybe there is. I never figured it out. But I think I can just hold control, and then, you know, if you lower, then it'll lower both of them at the same time. So we're going to test that out. Kind of excited to see how that works, to be completely honest. But, yeah. We should be just about ready to mow. Can't think of anything else we're gonna need to do for a little bit. We could take a quick look at the contracts. Maybe there's some more. Oh, I forgot about this. Was that there? I don't know if that was there. We're taking that though. $7,000 spraying contract. We can't do it right now. We have our 2 available AIs working. Sally's on the sorghum, and then we have Billy on the cultivator. So we'll dump the sorghum after we get done mowing, but she should finish up pretty soon. Fairly small field. So let's see. Control X, and we should unfold. They do unfold together. Nice, nice. Now, let's see if we can get the steering assist on, because I think we're gonna need that. Yeah, okay. That doesn't look right. Do I have to go a certain direction? No. No. Okay. Okay. That's good. Now, let's turn them both on. Oh, this can be kind of hard to juggle for me, I think. Oh man, I'm so OCD too. It'll be okay. Didn't drop it soon enough. It's okay. But yeah, guys, I think we're gonna get to mowing this. Hopefully this goes well. Maybe it won't. And then we'll probably go ahead and windrow it, start baling, get everything wrapped, and manage the AIs on the contracts in the meantime. Yeah, a lot of work to do this episode. So yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, 9,429 liters. Not bad. We can work with that. I don't know what the recipe for this is either, but I think you get more flour than sorghum. So maybe we'll get 10 pallets off of this. I don't know. We did set sorghum already. Yeah, we did. So this should be off to the bakery in no time. And we got our second pallet of canola oil too. I think we sell that in November, so it'll be a little bit, but I think it's probably worth. Whoa, what just happened to my camera? I think it's probably worth it. That was just off that contract field we did last episode, so hopefully worth it. Okie doke, let's take a quick look, because I think it's the last of the grains we're going to be doing this episode. Holy mackerel. Oh yeah, that is going to turn into so much bread, and then our debt problems will be a thing of the past. Plus we still have all of our sawmill products, plus we still have all of our greenhouse products. Oh yeah, we have to check something. I think we're gonna have to put a tree in here. Yeah, it's only 5,000 liters. We're gonna have to do that today too. Oh my lord, we have so much work to do. But okay guys, we're gonna get this AI set up on the spraying contract and get back to mowing. We are just about done windrowing. Yeah, I didn't notice that this windrower was one of these at first, so now that I know that, we'll do it better next time. I started to fix everything, but honestly, not that big of a deal. So, I think we need to check the contracts really quick. Maybe... No, nothing. So, let's get somebody to bring our sprayer back. We can't be bothered with that. We still have a ton of work. Please do a good job. Who are we? Sally? You got this, Sally. I know you do. Come on, prove me wrong. Show me you haven't lost a step. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so I think we need to go get the baler. The one problem with the telehandler wrapper is that we have to go pick that thing up, but we're going to do it later. I'm not 100% that we're going to wind up wrapping these bales this episode. We could check really quick. Let's check something. What I don't know is our... Oh man, I don't think our sunflowers are going to be ready. That doesn't seem like the darkest green. See if we have something. Yeah, see, that's definitely darker over there. Yeah, okay. So I don't think we're going to have all that much to do next episode. So maybe it's okay if we save the wrapping for next episode. So we may leave the wrapper at the shop. Hopefully no one steals it. But we will go find a home for the mowers and the windrowers really quick, and then go pick up the baler, I believe. So let's make sure we have the right size here. L. Okay, should be 180 there. Turn it on and let's give it a go. Oh, dude, we probably already have, like, that would be a bale right there already. So this is going to be much better. Much better. Oh, yeah. All right, guys, we are going to finish this up, and then I think we'll look into sticking a tree in the sawmill, probably filling up the greenhouses a little bit to tie us over, and we'll probably finish it up next episode. I just don't want to run completely out on either one of those. We are just about to finish up the straw. I sized down the bale just so we would get every little bit. I think we'll probably size up back to 180 for the grass because it's going to be a while before we sell it. Eventually it's all going to be silage. So I'm not really concerned about, a whole, 90% of a bale chilling in the baler. I'm not worried about that. But that being said, I believe we just finished that contract. So because sitting on $9,000 is giving me anxiety, I think it's probably best. Ooh. No, I don't. Man, it would be nice, but I don't think we're going to do that. I think it's probably best to just go ahead and collect all of those. Should be about, 47,000. Holy cow. It's quite a bit. So I don't even remember who that was. Was that Billy? I think it was. Good job, Billy. Looks beautiful, buddy. Now, bring me my tractor back, please. We're just going to pop straight on the grass, and then I think we'll stick a tree in the sawmill. We'll fill up the greenhouse with a little bit more water, and then we'll check on everything. I wish I would have reset the bale counter for the grass specifically so we could see the counts. I don't know, we can just count. Why not? Let's do it the good old-fashioned way. We don't need a bale counter. We are the bale counter. Let's see here. I will say in the future, this is probably not the baling, but the rest of it's probably going to be an AI job. As long as I start the windrower at the right side of the field, the AI shouldn't have a problem. So let's see. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And they're a little bit bigger than twice the size. So I think we would have got close to 30 bales off of that thing. So if we have, and we almost have this last one here. So we have 34. So there's 21 11,000 liter bales. No, actually 11,000 liter bales of straw, and then this little one. Yeah. So made pretty light work of that, to be honest. Let's go find a home for the baler really quick, and I think we will address the sawmill. I think that's probably a good idea. We are getting towards the end, at least. We really just need to do the sawmill and the greenhouse, and we're good to go. Sorry for those of you who are watching this super stressed out about our debt. We're gonna get it figured out. No more toys for the rest of the year. We're done with that. And we're just gonna start paying it off. I mean, honestly, we're gonna have so much money from the sawmill and the greenhouse goods and all that stuff that, like, I don't know, I just don't see it being a problem. I really don't. I think we're gonna be fine. It did kind of freak me out when I saw the number, though, honestly. But yeah, we have a lot of bale rounding to do. Definitely gonna have to get all these bales in our storage. Yeah, we can put this. No, you know what? Actually, what do we want to do? Let's pull the trees with the other tractor. We do need to return the cultivator, actually. So yeah, we're gonna return the cultivator. We're gonna go attach this other tractor to the winch, and we're gonna get working on the chores real quick. Okay guys, we're gonna put about 9,000 liters in each greenhouse just to tie them over. We are running a little bit long. I'm not super worried about it. I just want to make sure they don't go empty next month, because I don't think we're gonna have all that much to do, to be completely honest. I could be wrong. I tend to be wrong about that a lot, but I don't think so. I think we're gonna be fine here. These should be good now. Yeah, 18,000 liters, 19,000 liters a piece. They're fine. Let's check the sawmill. Should have plenty to last. Oh yeah, 23,000. Awesome. We have one more big tree on the property. I'm hoping that'll last us, hopefully, until our oak is finally fully grown, and then we can start dragging off some of those. I was planning on getting another sawmill soon, but it might be a minute, all things considered. Where am I going with this? Hold on, let's go put the Bowser up really quick. I want to ride over the bakery because I do want to go ahead and pick up the wrapper. So I'll probably take the telehandler and we'll go ride and check that out. But first, I'm kind of curious about how the goats are getting along. I have noticed we've got a third pallet, or we're working on a third pallet. Oh man. Oh well, that's fine. You know what? Let's put this tractor up. Trying to keep the yard somewhat clean. It would be ideal to not have everything in the way. Not have to do this every episode. If we just do a little bit every time we use stuff, we won't ever have a insane mess going on. But let's get this backed up. Right under the tree, we had to move it so we didn't take it out. It looks like we did get a pallet cattywampus, but it'll be fine. Let's go ahead and put this up. I think that's everything, I want to say. Oh yeah, I did try to put the windrower where the old combine header went, but I couldn't get it in there. You could. It just wouldn't be worth it to do that consistently, I don't think. I don't know. I do like our new home for the mower, though. I think that's great. I don't know if y'all notice when we drive the JCB over there. We'll take a look. Where do we want to put the JCB pallet forks? I think we'll just stick them down here. It seems like a good spot. Oh yeah, forgot. I'm supposed to hide that menu. I forgot why I unhid it. Oh yeah, because of the baler. We were trying to get the count. Yeah, we're gonna try to play like this. I think it'll just be like a cleaner viewing experience if we do this, but hopefully it doesn't get us into too much trouble. But yeah, that's where I put the motor equipment. This little, I don't know what you call it, but the one that goes on the back here kind of lines up that pallet, so it's not super in the way. Now we can't use the barn doors, but let's be honest, we barely use the barn at all, so there's that. You know, actually, the more I think about it, I left our trailer out, but oh well. Okay, guys, I'll see you when we get to the bakery. Okay, pulling up to the bakery, and I see a buttload of pallets. Oh my gosh, we popped the curb. I will say, this episode has been pretty much all work and no play, which is unfortunate, but you know, it's what happens when you're $500,000 in debt. More than that now. Okay, so we have 6 pallets in there, 8 out here. That makes 14. We could check the price really quick. By the way, as a sidebar, I am pretty worried about our decision to start doing silage because we are playing on normal economy and it's only 243 max. So I don't know how much that makes per bale, and we're not going to sell them until March or February. Maybe January. January looks pretty nice. That's why I'm not too concerned about wrapping it right away, by the way. But it may not be worth it. If I'm being honest, I really don't know, but it's fine. I like the variation. We'll do different things. Okay, so to the bread. Yeah, so 3,500 times 14. I'm not gonna try to be exact, but I think that's around 40,000 already. But we have 10,000 liters of flour still in there. If we check our grain mill. Yeah, we still have most of our cereal crops still ready to be processed, so we're doing great, honestly. We can deactivate the canola oil. Okay, cool deal. Let's go. Yeah, let's go pick up the wrapper. I want to show you guys what the plan is next episode. We're not going to do it, but we're going to do one. Alright, holy cow. I just want to say this is the coolest thing ever. Oh my gosh. I love this. Oh, this is going to be so cool. We need the trailer really quick, though. I think we're going to be able to use this to help us stack it easier. I'm hoping. So, let's hitch to the trailer. And then we'll go test one out. This is going to be so cool. Oh my gosh. I could have sworn that I have used a telehandler in the past that would let you do this with the default one. But when I was going through the mods, I saw this and I was like, holy smokes, we just have to have it. We have to. This thing is absolutely sick. All right. So the plan is Let's see. We need to unfold this thing. I don't think we have to turn it on or anything, do we? No. Don't want automatic drop on either. Okay, so should just be able to get in here. This is a modded version, so it lets us do bigger bales. It should let us do. There we go. That scared me for a second. Okay, now we don't have automatic drop on, but I'm thinking we can kind of claw. Oh my gosh, these bales are bigger than our trailer. I'm thinking we can use the claw method and drop this sucker out. Let's see if we can drive. Alright. Now, maybe about right here? Oh my gosh, that is the biggest silage bale in the world. Okay, yeah, this is so cool. Oh, this is gonna be great. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. I'm too excited. One more. Oh, and I want to check on the goats. I just remembered that. Oh, come on, you sucker. There we go. Maybe we're going to need a weight on the back. Nah, I don't think so. It seems to be doing fine. Oh, no. What was that? Oh, just grab it again, dude. Hold on, what happens? Okay, this is crazy. This is a for science moment. Oh. Okay, hold on. We're jiggling. Oh no, I'm freaking out. Okay. Oh god. Well, you know what? I don't even feel like dealing with this. We're gonna leave this exactly how it is, and we're just gonna shut off the JCB, and we're just gonna go right about our business. Holy smokes. Okay, so let's check on the goats. Oh man, I don't want to talk about it. I don't know what that was. Okay, real quick. I think, oh yes. We got 10 more 8 months. So I think that's when they can start making milk, right? Ooh, maybe they have to, oh no, it's not. How old do they have to be to make milk? Because this one says puberty. I don't know. They're super cute though. I'll have to look that up. I genuinely don't know. I don't do goats that much. But let's see, we have 2 full pallets and 360 liters. I did notice something though. Yeah, I wonder if it starts despawning when this maxes out. I don't know. I think we're good though. We should be able to just move them next episode. It'll be fine. Oh gosh, do we want to go back over there? No, we're gonna leave it where it's at. We're gonna leave it exactly where it's at. Oh no, we tabbed to it. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I feel like it's been a pretty good one. It's been a productive one, a little crazy, but and that's definitely the way to end it. But if you did enjoy the episode, please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, we'll see you next time.